rubbers. Hope this day finds you well. Simple question. Have you ever met anybody in your entire life who didn't like meatballs? Rhetorical question. It's a non-answer. So today we're going to do something that I call a meatball snack hack. The meatball snack hack. And we're going to use my favorite, one of my all-time favorite machines, the air fryer. It's simple. 2 ingredients. Used to have 5, 6, now we're down to 2. We're really making this simple for people. And these are so good. You know, if you want to have a snack, you can get a bag of chips or salsa or potato chips or peanuts. It goes on and on. Broccoli, yeah, right. But one of the all-time best snacks is a meatball. Now I'm going to show you why. We're not making them by hand. We're not doing all that. We're going to the store and we're buying a bag of frozen, pre-cooked meatballs. There's several brands. Everybody's got it. Oh, there's my good neighbor pulling in. What's he been doing? He kind of went off the driveway a little bit. Anyway, they're pre-cooked. And that means all we have to do is empty the bag in the air fryer. Get some of our spray oil right here. Oil that. Back in the air fryer. 380 for 8 to 10 minutes. You want to shake them midway a little bit. Now remember, very important. With our air fryer, our brand, Cosori, which of course I love, there's a bit of a design defect actually. I'm going to use the word defect. I know it's a little bit negative. But we know that the basket, where the handle attaches to the basket, it's held by 3 screws. And it's just inferior design because the plastic that the screws are screwing into over time erodes, degrades, and corrodes, and then it breaks, falls apart. So we shake, if we want, the meatballs, but do it very lightly, okay? Don't get vigorous, or better yet, get your pot holder, use 2 hands, okay? Got it? Anyway, that's what we're doing today. It's gonna take about 10 minutes. And then, what we do, get my skewer. Bear with me. Then we're going to take a skewer and think about any sauce you like. You could have a marinara sauce if you wanted to dip. You could have ranch dressing, one of my favorites. Anything, whatever you want to dip in. Or you just eat them naked. I like to just eat them naked too. I mean, they're so crunchy, it's so good, so flavorful. Just pop it in there, poke it, and eat it. We'll do it real time here shortly. So let's get started on our meatball snack hack. Meatballs, number 1 ingredient. Spray oil, number 2 ingredient. 1 machine, air fryer. It seems everybody has a meatball story, and I have one. It's very brief. When we raised our daughters, their favorite food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, were SpaghettiOs with meatballs. So one day, I took my youngest, put her in her high chair, a little tray, and got her a little bowl, suction cup on it, with SpaghettiOs and meatballs, her spoon. She was sitting there all happy, ready to dig in. So I had to do something for a few minutes. So I was gone for a few minutes. I popped back in. Okay, she took all the meatballs out of the bowl and she put them on the tray. Okay, and then she took the SpaghettiOs in that disgustingly gooey red sauce. They call it sauce, I'm not really sure what it is. She wiped it all over her face and in her hair. Okay, and then she ate the meatballs with her fingers. That's one approach to eating SpaghettiOs with meatballs, but not recommended. I don't think I don't think that happened again. That's my brief story. Let's get cooking. Okay, got some Italian style meatballs, and these are fully cooked. Maybe a dozen. That looks pretty good. Number 2 ingredient, our favorite, spray oil. That's it. Going in the oven at 380 for about 8 to 10 minutes. About halfway through, I'm going to pull them out, give them a slight shake, and finish them off. Okay, meatballs, let's go. Let's do our thing. Okay. Ooh. Look at that. Oh, look at that. They roll. You don't have to shake. You don't have to shake at all. These guys are on the move. Don't they look nice? I say we give them another 5. Go. Well, it's starting to smell like an Italian kitchen in here, and there's no fragrance like that, I'll tell you. So, looks like about 3 minutes. We'll be pulling them out. Give one more little shot of oil. Get ready. You won't believe how good these are. Okay. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, yeah. Check those out. Now, I'm not going to skewer one immediately, but I will in about 10 minutes. And get some dipping sauce and have a snack. There you go. Meatball. Now, in lieu of ranch, I don't have any. But what I do have is something that's actually for dipping sauce. I think it's better. This is Chick-fil-A's. I used to call it Chick-fil-it. It is Chick-fil-A. Anyway, it's the honey mustard sauce. They don't really call it that. Hang on a second. You know, is it the lettering getting smaller? 100% of our profits are donated to team member scholarships, which is pretty cool. So the kids go to college, and then they quit their jobs at Chick-fil-A, and then Chick-fil-A has a labor shortage. Anyway, it's basically honey mustard. It's really good. So we're going to use that for our dipping sauce today. Coming right up. These are still too hot, so we got to take a break. Okay, one final comment before we do our taste test. The beauty of the air fryer meatball is the texture. You bite into this and it's crispy, crunchy, and then the meat inside is moist and also so flavorful. So let's give it a shot. A little mustard here. Take a dip. Oop. Does that look? Does that look pretty good? I'm trying to get a close up there. Okay, I don't know if you got it or not. It's going in. I mean, you must be kidding. They're perfect size. You get big meatballs too. And you know, you can make your own fresh meatballs. You can buy fresh meatballs uncooked, but it's a lot of work. This is no work. Go one more of these babies. Have a meatball snack heaven. Do it. Grubbers, thanks for joining. We'll be back real soon with something else crazy good that's hopefully simple that we can cook in our garage and you can cook in yours. Thanks for joining, Grubbers. Adios.